years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
You grew up on cereal for breakfast and you graduated into drinking coffee at some point as an adult. Now there's a place in Lincoln where you can stay caffeinated but eat like you used to. Control Coffee and Cereal Bar brings Saturday morning vibes to every day with locally roasted specialty coffees, Lotus energy drinks, and tons of breakfast cereals with toppings. And did we mention they have video games to play while you're there too? Control Coffee and Cereal Bar open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the weekends at 15th and Pine Lake.
Midwest Bank is now hiring in Lincoln. They have multiple banking positions open and are looking for dynamic individuals passionate about helping others and building relationships. With a family-friendly culture, competitive benefits, and unique perks, Midwest Bank is a great place to start a new career. Apply today at midwest.bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer, member FDIC.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships, one with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Welcome into The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome into The Breeze. Harrison Arns on the ones and twos. As always, you guys can join in at 402-464-5685. That is the Starter Heyman text line. We got Haas Breezy streaming in. Facebook, YouTube, X, Allo, Channel 961, put a face to the voice. And DP, the boss man, to my left, as always. Plenty of things to talk about. Haas, your Los Angeles Lakers have officially been eliminated from the NBA playoffs. I don't know if you're too surprised by it, as well as the Nuggets advance. They beat the Clippers, and I'm sure there's plenty happening in the wrestling world as well. So, Haas Breezy, how's it going on this Sunday? And I'll let you kick things off for us.
So, on my birthday, my 24th birthday, actually, Kobe Bryant brought the Lakers back on April 30th, 2006. I didn't have to look this up. I just remembered my 24th birthday. They're playing the Suns, and they're down 5 with 10 seconds to go. Kobe Bryant came back, down 5, 10 seconds to go, put them in OT, and then won the game. On my 43rd birthday, LeBron James choked, and the Lakers got a gentleman's sweep. So stop talking about LeBron like he's something. Like, I'm sorry. If you're going to talk about stats, then you could talk about how great Russell Westbrook's stats are, because they're the same player. LeBron James is not anywhere near Michael Jordan. LeBron James is not anywhere near Kobe Bryant. Stop talking about him like he is, because this would never happen to either of those guys.
I have a full-on no hate Sunday policy today. I said I wasn't going to hate today.
I was really pushing that one.
I said I'm not going to hate today. I said I wasn't going to hate today.
I'm not hating. I'm just speaking.
But I'm saying this. Listen, nobody talking about legacy has legacy. It's easy to sit back and go, okay, this one's the GOAT, this one's not the GOAT, this one. But you don't have to say that LeBron is not a thing when every bit of evidence that we have, 98% of the evidence that we have about LeBron James is positive information. And comparable to the greatest to ever do it, it sits at about 98%. Now you can say that it's not Wilt, it's not Jordan, it's not Russell, it's not this, not that. But I think the simpler conversation is who he is, what he's done in his career. Nobody talking about his career has had his career.
All those things, fine. He's built schools. He's been good with his wife. He's got a lot of stats. He's a scoring champion. Great. But
You can stop there, though.
But
you can stop there because
I am just saying, as a basketball fan, as a Los Angeles Lakers fan, why do I not want him on my team?
That's a personal thing.
No, it's not.
That's a personal thing.
Most Laker fans don't want him there.
You're speaking for Laker fans when there's 20,000 people who show up every night that he plays. The jersey sales are still through the roof. The support
fans,
the support. Well, but I mean, here's the thing.
Those are LeBron fans that like that so happen to like the team he's on right now.
They're right. You're right. Everybody's right. Feel how you feel. He is one. You could say he's one of the 10 best players to ever walk the planet. He doesn't have to be compared to anybody else to have a conversation about LeBron James. You don't have to compare.
None of those people know who AC Green is.
None of those people. Why would AC Green be in any conversation about LeBron James other than the fact they play for the Lakers?
I'm just saying, none of those people know who AC Green is. They don't know who Wilkes is.
That's on them. Here's my thing. The Lakers lost. As
to Michael Jordan's son.
They lost. They lost. Okay.
And I was happy.
They lost. And 99% of players lose. They end their season in a losing situation, no matter when it is. And it doesn't matter whether you lose in the first round or the finals. It doesn't matter. But he drove this team, right?
It matters. Kevin Durant's legacy is a little more tarnished since he can't make the playoffs.
No, see,
James Harden's legacy is a little more tarnished since he can't win a Game 7.
Hey, guys listen, Haas, it's easy to sit back, sit on the couch, and talk about how great or not great the best ever to do it are. There's false intelligence in it, and there's false opinion. Because it doesn't matter. We don't play the game. We don't know. Listen, we don't know. We haven't put in the work that LeBron's put in to keep his body to go through 20 seasons in the NBA, to carry every franchise that he's ever been on, to carry the game, to be the ambassador for the NBA, to lead, to go in places and corners that nobody else can go. Nobody else can do the things he's done. But it's easy to sit back and go, hey, he's LaFop. Hey, he's LaChoke. And none of those people know what they're talking about. Nobody ever can tell LeBron. Please go and tell LeBron what it's like to be an NBA player. Tell him what it takes to win an NBA championship. Tell him what it's like to be the face of the league and the face of the game. Go ahead. I'll wait. It's just talk. Like, I get people feel how they feel. Your personal feeling for LeBron James, it's your feeling. No, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The game will continue to be played. The game will evolve as it has. And you cannot tell the story of the National Basketball Association, the history of the NBA, without talking about LeBron James.
As long as it's all understood that Jordan's the GOAT.
You can't, it doesn't, no, but here's the thing. No, it's not even that. You can't say,
I get what you're saying, but that's
any absolution, you can't say with any absolution that Michael Jordan was a better player than Wilt Chamberlain. You can't say
do it with Bill Russell.
You can't say.
But this is the beauty of basketball, right?
Well, no.
This is the
problem. This is the problem with sports. A lot of people putting down people who are greater at the thing that we're talking about than they are.
I mean, but you got your favorite media analysts in the same business too, right?
Here's the thing. I'm worried about me. I got to get me right.
So then we can't talk about anyone?
I have to get more informed. I have to get more experience, more knowledge. Even at my age, I still have more to learn. To say that I know, I speak about what I know versus what I feel. What I've experienced versus what I feel. And that's a line that my emotional maturity allows me to define for me. That in going through, I want to say that in a time where the NBA, the story should be Donovan Mitchell. The story should in the Cleveland Cavaliers. If you were talking about Halliburton and the Pacers, if you're talking about SGA, if you're talking about the players who are playing well, I don't know. We could talk about the Boston Celtics and the fact that, listen, you have 2 of the 5 best players on the planet on the same team, and they're still not sure what their series against the Knicks will look like.
So
Luka
that's
and
the
LeBron
hardest for
are
me is, did LeBron grab his knee during the game? Did LeBron show any of that during the game? What bothers me is LeBron always, every year. No. Here, you can use your smart words and all that, but just hold on. Every year LeBron loses. He makes it about LeBron. So he did not even remotely look injured on the court. But to get excuses out there that he was hurt and that's why he couldn't do stuff on the court and so on and so forth, give me a break. Every year. I'm going to take away the attention from the players. The conversation, you're 100% right, should be about Anthony Edwards. I want to watch Anthony Edwards instead of the Lakers. Anthony Edwards deserves all the praise. He's a bad dude. But LeBron James finds a way to make it all about him.
No, you made it all about LeBron James. You weren't criticizing the Lakers. You criticized LeBron. So of course that's what it's about. You made it about LeBron. LeBron didn't make it. He didn't call Hoss and go, "Hey Hoss, man, we could have won, but my knee was hurting." No, you took a thing that you weren't a part of.
Rich Paul made it a thing.
You made it about you. You made it about LeBron and how you
All
feel
I'm
about
saying
LeBron.
is homeboy messed up my birthday, unlike Kobe Bryant,
The
who went
nerve
like
of
this.
the work,
Kobe
the
Bryant
hours in the gym that he put up and all the workouts and all the stress. I'm sorry that he didn't make your birthday okay.
That's
that
right.
Boy,
That's
you
all I
just
needed
said
to
a
hear.
thing out loud.
Kobe Bryant
you
hooked
just
it up.
said a thing out loud that you go to your corner. Go to your
Kobe
corner.
Bryant hooked it up.
24th
birthday, I don't forget.
This is like the 3 planes of LeBron James right now. DP is just innocent and loves anybody who's great at basketball.
I
It's
don't,
on the floor.
listen,
I'm right in the middle.
I don't have to love him to be able to say
he's
one,
like basketball.
he's one of the best basketball players to ever live.
You can say that.
I'm fine with that. Stop saying he's the best.
How individuals feel about him, I'm not telling you how to feel about it.
Yeah,
I'm not
sorry,
telling
but I
us
go
how to
coach.
feel about it.
That's the purest.
I go
But I'm
coach every
also
week.
I'm not going to validate how you feel about something from your knowledge pool and perspective. No, feel how you
It's
feel.
a lot deeper. He's changed the game. I go and coach. I watch these AAU tournaments, and everywhere it's la flop, la cry, la go on the ground and do something. And he started it. He started it. He taught SGA, Harden, all those people.
Didn't.
Yes,
Stop
he
repeating
did.
what other
I will
people
show
said.
you a Facebook video from 10 years ago where Maximus
social
pushes
media
Mia.
Intelligence. Come on. What
No.
we're doing?
Yes. It's an identity that I just do not
Haas,
associate with.
So since LeBron has been playing, you and I have been coaching. And I can tell you that I've never been in a gym where flopping was coached or allowed. So tell me how his influence is greater than yours.
I see it all the time now.
No.
Every Sunday, every Saturday.
You in a space that you and I have coached quality basketball in.
Correct.
Was flopping
Correct.
coached or allowed?
Do you know why it wasn't allowed when you and I coached? Because we came from a generation that was full of Michael Jordans and Isaiah Thomases and Larry Birds and Magic Johnsons, and we didn't put up with any of that crap. Sorry, but this is just soft crap.
I watched the Pistons, the Cleveland Cavaliers with Brad Daugherty and Craig Elo.
No flopping. Murder.
100% flopping.
Murder.
100% flopping. But
Larry Nance, Brad Daugherty, Craig Elo.
To put it on LeBron is mental laziness.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so who's coaching AAU? LeBron?
It's
Who's
the
coaching
people
high school
watching him.
basketball?
It's the LeBron lovers
Who's-
that are just being
who's
like,
coaching?
if you do
Who's
this, you'll get a
coaching?
call.
Who's coaching?
I
Is
don't know.
LeBron coaching?
Half the NBA world is obsessed with LeBron, and half of them hate him.
Well, what about that? What about the half that says that Steph Curry ruined basketball by turning it into a 3-ball game? What about the big man? Okay, let's blame it on Joker because he's a 7-footer that doesn't play post-up game and he wants to stand at the top of the pick and run from half court to half court. Hey, how about Kevin Durant where it's stat-based but not win-based? Hey, what if it's Russell Westbrook where you're a stat stuffer, but hey, that's not
LeBron's a
really
stat
the
stuffer.
way that no, but there's no championships in stat stuffing because that's what the facts say. What about the
Ray
group of
Allen
people
and
who say
Kyrie
that
Irving are the reason why we have championships.
From a coaching standpoint, there are people that will say, you know what, certain styles of coaching is what affects this thing. You know what? Mark Jackson, who knows as much about the game as anybody, terrible coach based on some people because, quite frankly, he built the Warriors but didn't get them over the hump. Hey, let's give it to Steve Kerr, but hey, we don't like Steve Kerr because Steve Kerr is a player's first coach, and that's not how old school coaching was done. Hey, let's put it back on Pop and go, Pop says, my way is the only way, and that's how the game should be played. But hey, you can sit and go through and point and finger point and gesture at people who are all better at the thing that we're talking about than we are. But okay, feel how you feel. At some point, I'm just saying, I love the games, plural. I love the games because they're imperfect. I love the games because, ready for this? That the people who play them show their humanity when they play. That's why we don't have leagues of robots playing basketball, because emotionally we need to connect to it. We need to be able to identify. We need to be able to look at them and go, that dude in all of his excellence is still flawed. Because me, I am not perfect. I can't claim it. So I understand. There are people to say, well, DP gets on his pedestal. Okay, you are correct. Check the box. Feel how you
What
feel.
flaws does LeBron have?
Feel about it. Feel about it. I'm not here to talk about the flaws of LeBron James. You are. That's your thing. I don't have that. If you want to, it's the same conversation we have about Gunter. We're talking about the character rather than the person. I'm not talking about the man. I'm talking about him.
It's
as
never about the man. It's about
Right.
the person that's on the screen.
Right. So if
We
you're
don't know
saying,
the man.
look, if we talk, but you use that man's name. I'm not talking about Gunther's real
So
name.
then we're not. So then why are we on the air? We're not allowed to talk about anyone. If we
We're
talk
allowed to-
about the things that Michael Jordan did behind the
But I'm
scenes,
here's the part that people forget all the time. The standard for what we talk about and how we talk about it, I always have a say so. Because I hold people the legal accountability for what you say on these airways, these national federal airwaves. I'm responsible for it. And when people go out and want to give their opinion on things, guess what? If it comes back and it gets to them and they say, hey, man, what is this guy talking about? Is he speaking fact or is he speaking opinion?
okay.
And to be responsible for that opinion is in full. I ask people with this microphone, there's a powerful thing that this microphone is, that you speak about what you know and have experienced, because you can never be wrong in what you know and have experienced. When you start doing hot take, opinion-based radio, then there are liabilities to it and there are standards to it. There's credibility to it. You can take all the numbers in the world, all the stats, and you can throw out and say, listen, LeBron's Game 7 record is this. Or you could say the teams that LeBron have played for and were led by LeBron, because they all have been, have this record. Putting it on LeBron is not the same as saying the Lakers lost that series and didn't play well enough to beat an up-and-coming organization. Those are entirely different conversations. But when you target somebody and go, oh my goodness, the failure, Eric Bischoff is the reason why, Nitro went off air. Ugh. there were a whole lot of decisions around that, and there's a whole lot of stuff that goes with that. You have to be particular and specific to go through. And look, you're not wrong about how you feel, but when it comes to sitting, look, there are 100 places to go and do hot take radio or hot take podcast.
I'm just saying,
this is not
my
a podcast.
birthday got ruined because we couldn't be the greatest player on the planet.
Who is we?
Well, you said not to say names.
Who
So
is
we couldn't be the greatest
No,
player on the planet.
See,
So
we're in the words business. Your birthday was upset because the Lakers lost on your birthday. That's a statement that you can say. But to say that LeBron's the reason why? LeBron don't know you. LeBron had no interest and no intent on ruining your birthday. Nothing about LeBron and his play that day was about your birthday.
So you're telling me LeBron was the best player on the floor?
I
on April 30th?
never said that. I never said that.
You're telling me LeBron changed the game on April 30th? You're telling me his defense changed the game? You're telling me his play in the fourth quarter changed
I didn't
the game?
say any of that. No, you don't get to put words in my mouth. I didn't say that.
Okay.
Nothing of what I said. As a matter of fact, if you were talking about that playoff series, there are several things and points that you can point out.
I'll tell you where the real important thing is. That was the Rudy Gobert game, baby.
Well, to say,
that's all that matters.
To say that
Watch out.
that sort of performance was a reminder of why Rudy was considered the player that was worthy of a trade that shook up the league.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what the personal issues were off the floor.
Also showed the Lakers did not have any center help. They were struggling. They were thin.
Did we not know that before the series?
Oh, we definitely knew. But Jackson Hayes playing as bad as he did,
and
he
was
struggled a lot.
that LeBron's decision or was that a Lakers decision? Was that a Lakers executive?
Depends who I'm getting.
Who made the trade? Who made the trade?
The GM.
Who okayed the trade?
Pelinka.
Who made sure that the budget matched the trade?
Pelinka was the GM of the year this year.
Who met the NBA compliance?
Also, I'm saying that Lakers team roster to me was not good enough to beat that Timberwolves team, no matter what.
And that's what happened.
We can be mad at JJ for keeping the starters in for the entire second half. I'll tell you what, I personally think you can throw on the bench player for that second half. They're still not winning the game.
But here's the thing:
them.
We can talk about what we thought should have happened, or we can talk about what actually happened.
What happened is Timberwolves were too good, and they're round two.
That part, Harrison. That part, and the fact that the Lakers were seeded what they were was earned. It wasn't given to them, and the matchup was deserved.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was like, what, 46 and 32 the end
right?
of the year? Like,
so all of these conversations along the way have to be had, right? To build up to that moment and go, okay, so that we're not doing revisionist history, that this was a bad Laker team and this was a bad Laker roster. If the Lakers had gotten to play any other team in the West, we're not sure what the results would have been. That's a statement of truth.
You know what's crazy is like they probably would have been better off with Anthony Davis.
Well, but
like for the future, yeah, you can talk about Luka. Awesome. You can laugh at it, but how good was Luka for you this series?
Nico Harrison was dancing and laughing so hard when Luka and LeBron were getting picked on, and there was no help on the defensive side at all.
Yeah,
so,
long run, he might have won it, but just this year in particular, I mean, it was kind of hard to watch, especially with Rudy Gobert playing the way he was. It's like, boy, Anthony Davis sounds really helpful right about now.
This is where we stand when it comes to this sort of stuff, because only one team will leave this season happy with the result, okay with their roster, satisfied with the production. There's only one team.
Pistons might be.
We don't even know who. We don't even know who. No, trust me. The Pistons can love everything unless the next thing goes wrong.
Yeah.
Right. So, but we have to say that.
I'm being cheeky with it because they tied for the longest losing streak in NBA history.
Right.
And now
and again, we could talk about the history of the Pistons, where they currently, like the journey from where they were 2 years ago to where they are now. The same could be said for the Houston Rockets, where they were versus where they are. But being satisfied with the end
Thompson
result
brothers coming through
only lands on one franchise. That's just the way it works. And it's, you can ask the Eagles, the Chiefs had to reconsider some things. The New York Yankees had to reconsider a bunch of things in their offseason, even though they had the second best season and had a generational type year from one of the players. But was it enough? Was it enough with that player plus another generational player? No, it wasn't. Now, do you say shame on them for that? No, the reality is it's set up that way. One team and one team only gets to end the season feeling like everything was good. And everybody else, every fan, every player, every coach, every administrative, executive level, every single one of them have to reassess and reevaluate. Do that, but do it authentically. You don't go, we didn't win a title, so everybody stinks. Our best player sucks. Our second best player sucked. Our third best player sucked. It was terrible. And for the fans, it was awful. No, the reality is it was a decent
Now you're
run.
putting words in my mouth.
No. I'm saying this is from me, that this was an incredible run post-Luka trade to get to that series. But that series is a redirect. It's where the new standard will be set for the Los Angeles Lakers. Just as Golden State or Houston will have to reassess their season after today's game. Everybody.
Then let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
Will the Lakers be better off with LeBron James there next season?
I don't know.
For the sake of break, we got to get off this LeBron James stuff. Haas to Breezy. I'll ask you the same question. I'm assuming you got an answer for it.
I believe from a GM perspective, if you could take all that money and fill the roster with better players around Luka, be more like a Dallas Mavericks team last year, 3-and-D players, tall players underneath the basket, find a way to get Antetokounmpo, then the Lakers will be better off.
Lakers the free agency.
Man.
Yeah, just pay him. Pay him the.
I'm just so used to getting what we want. So
Like,
clear up the cap
here's the
space.
statement of the segment.
Like, I'm not. Like, you guys, we're talking a lot about how we feel. Like, I feel, like, obviously not the biggest LeBron James personality, a phenomenal player. I can happily admit that. But give the guy $55 million in his farewell tour. He's got like 1 year left. For
He
the
got a
Los
farewell
Angeles-
tour this year. He got all the money he wanted this year. Go back to Cleveland. Take Bronny to Cleveland. Go to Cleveland. Give them another player. Get them to the Eastern Conference Finals now.
All right,
Just
Haas,
get them a
we really
little
do.
bit further.
We got to throw at the break here. But don't go anywhere. More calm and pleasant conversations on the other side. This is The Breeze.
Take control of your health with the DASH scan at Advanced Medical Imaging. The DASH scan is a full-body MRI designed for advanced health screening. This dynamic approach provides exceptionally sharp images across multiple organ systems, helping to detect potential concerns early. With minimal radiation and no invasive procedures, the DASH scan offers a safe, comprehensive look at your health. Plus, results are delivered faster than ever, giving both patients and physicians confidence in screening and diagnosis. Your health is too important to wait. Schedule your DASH scan today at Advanced Medical Imaging. Visit amimaging.com or call 402-484-6677 to learn more.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
You grew up on cereal for breakfast and you graduated into drinking coffee at some point as an adult. Now there's a place in Lincoln where you can stay caffeinated but eat like you used to. Control Coffee and Cereal Bar brings Saturday morning vibes to every day with locally roasted specialty coffees, Lotus energy drinks, and tons of breakfast cereals with toppings. And did we mention they have video games to play while you're there too? Control Coffee and Cereal Bar open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the weekends at 15th and Pine Lake.
Midwest Bank is now hiring in Lincoln. They have multiple banking positions open and are looking for dynamic individuals passionate about helping others and building relationships. With a family-friendly culture, competitive benefits, and unique perks, Midwest Bank is a great place to start a new career. Apply today at midwest.bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer, member FDIC.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
A lot of businesses say they're family focused, but when tough situations in life arise, the business wants anything but your best interests. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring, and they will always treat their employees like family, just as they do their customers. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and a diesel mechanic. If you're looking for a career with a company that goes above and beyond to value you and your family, apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Take control of your health with the DASH scan at Advanced Medical Imaging. The DASH scan is a full-body MRI designed for advanced health screening. This dynamic approach provides exceptionally sharp images across multiple organ systems, helping to detect potential concerns early. With minimal radiation and no invasive procedures, the DASH scan offers a safe, comprehensive look at your health. Plus, results are delivered faster than ever, giving both patients and physicians confidence in screening and diagnosis. Your health is too important to wait. Schedule your DASH scan today at Advanced Medical Imaging. Visit amimaging.com or call 402-484-6677 to learn more.
You're listening to The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into The Breeze. Like I said, coming back from a very calm segment number one here. We got Haas to Breezy streaming in. We got the boss man DP to my left, as always. Haas to Breezy. Do you want to talk more NBA? We do got Rockets Warriors later today, or like I said, we got NHL playoffs as well. It's been a busy weekend. We're getting to the real playoffs of a lot of these sports here. So, Hosta Breezy, as always, I'll leave you the floor and you can decide where we go next.
So it's pretty cool to look at the NBA bracket. It's kind of like March Madness, where all the 1 seeds from the March Madness are being successful. And in the NBA, the only team which had a 1-game difference with the Lakers that's a lower seed was the Minnesota. And looking at Minnesota's path, I could see them playing the Celtics in the championship game. So with that, if Denver beats OKC, Denver was 0-4 against Minnesota. Minnesota is built to play against Denver. For OKC, if they're the 1 seed. They're everyone's trophy in the Western Conference. Then they deserve it, being the 1 seed. If they were to somehow beat the T-Wolves, and I'm aware that the Warriors and the Rockets are still going to be like, what are you doing? We have to beat us. But if OKC were to beat the T-Wolves, my question for all that, can anyone make it out of the East that's not wearing green in Boston?
No. I'll give my quick 2 cents on it.
I think so. You get into, from a basketball standpoint, you get into hot players, hot schemes. You may find a way and may find a thing, different buildings to be successful in, and it's really hard. Haas and I have been in cases where there's certain gyms where you walked into the gym with the same players. You could take the same players, the same 20 players, play them in one building, and it will end a certain way. But you go to a different building, and it's a different result for several reasons: backdrop, crowd involvement,
altitude. If you're Denver.
Playing in Denver or Salt Lake City. That used to be the funny thing when I was covering the Jazz, was watching teams not be aware of that the conditioning was going to cost them 7 or 8 points a game.
It's real. So much real until you experience it firsthand for yourself. You underestimate it.
Yeah, and then the crowds in Oklahoma City and how they play. The Cleveland franchise has a different fire. They have a different fire, and there's a chip on the shoulder. I'm not sure that chip on the shoulder exists for Oklahoma City. Right?
I don't ask the Grizzlies. It might.
Right. Well, I'm not sure that it does. It doesn't seem to me like there is them drawing the line in the sand and going, I dare you to step over that line. The Knicks are going to have that. And again, to watch the Celtics and Knicks have at it, anybody that thinks they have a really good feel for what that series is going to be like, I don't think understands that series. Like, what answer do you have for any player on either team in the top 8 players? This is a chess match in full. That pieces will move in different places, and the crowds both really hate each other. And I don't think that exists in any of these other series. They're familiar with each other, but nobody in basketball hates each other like the Knicks and the Celtics. So that's the marquee matchup for me. You'll get through today because it tells you whether Father Time is finally landing on Golden State in full. Have the Rockets given the playbook for how this can be done, the transition? Are the Rockets more Oklahoma City or are they more Cleveland? Because I don't think we know Cleveland. I don't think we know we don't know the Cleveland Cavaliers.
No, Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year. Like, it's also one of those teams where, like, let's be real, unless you got League Pass, you're not catching a whole lot of these games. So if you just start watching the Cavs during this playoff runs, you're like, wait a minute.
Who's the second best player for the Pacers?
Oh, for the Pacers, you can probably go Pascal Siakam.
It's Turner. It's Turner.
No,
see, this is we have a pretty good idea about what we have a pretty good idea about, but this is where we reform images of these organizations, because the organizations have one image, and then the teams, this year's version of them, all have this unclear picture of who they are. Like, if you asked who's the third best player on the Celtics right now, based on the previous series, there's an answer. But the rest of the season will tell you that no, Porzingis had value. White has value. Who's going to be the guy in this series? Well, the guy that knows New York is Porzingis.
Yeah.
So you have to look. You got to look at matchups, time of year, what you're playing at, who's healthy on the roster, who's not healthy. The timetable matters because again, tired legs showed up like he showed up with James Harden and the Clippers last night. That it looked like a tired team. They played like a tired team, and this is what playoff basketball, especially late playoff basketball, the answers are less clear, and that's why we watch them more closely because we get intelligence and data at this level. This week, we'll learn more about the NBA than we've learned all year.
I'm excited for it. NBA playoffs. I will say, DP, real quick, like, I don't know how big NBA, like, does this playoff feel a little bit more excited than years prior? Just because, to me, especially, like, in the West and now in the East, you at least have the Cavs. The Knicks are healthy this year. The Pacers already, like, this to me feels like the playoffs have gotten a lot more excitement as of late. I haven't been this hyped about an NBA playoffs in a while. And I think it is just because you got all these new teams on top of it. You're just waiting.
No.
What?
Yeah.
No.
You were excited about that, huh? Like, be real.
Seriously?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
The Heat, Bucks. You
Okay.
thought that was going to be
Okay,
fun?
you can rewind. You're telling me this is more exciting than Rondo, Ray Allen, the big ticket, and Paul Pierce going against Kobe Bryant. You're telling me that that's more exciting than all that?
Recent years. No, Haas. I'm not going all time here. Like, I feel like the last few years have been
2017. No. Kyrie and LeBron against Golden State.
Okay, so you're still going back 5, 6, 7, 8 years. It's been 8 years since we've had a really fun playoff.
Sorry, but look. If you're gonna tell me that The Rock, Roman Reigns are available, and you give me some other main event, then what am I watching? I don't know what the main event is in the NBA anymore.
That part.
That is true.
That part that we don't know. We don't have all the answers.
Good point, Haas. We'll throw the break on that. Don't go anywhere. The Breeze, Haas, the Breezy, DP. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Treads Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Treads Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Treads Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here, summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with the child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Authentic Mexican food is not always easy to find, but you can find it in Lincoln at Tacos Los Hermanos. Their birria tacos are worth the drive from anywhere in town, but their chicken, chorizo, al pastor, and asada tacos are also worth the trip. You can also try any of those meats in a burrito or quesadilla. You won't find a better toppings bar in the area or better dessert options. If you can't get there, don't worry, they do deliver as well. Stop by Tacos Los Hermanos for lunch or dinner today at 70th and Havelock Streets in Lincoln.
Your new Total Wine in Lincoln has the largest selection of wines, spirits, and beers, plus totally low prices and friendly service from our helpful guides. With over 8,000 wines, 4,500 spirits, and 2,500 beers, you're sure to find your favorites and something new. You can even order delivery, in-store, or curbside pickup. Find what you love what you find, only at Total Wine and More. Now open in Lincoln next to Gateway Mall.
Drink responsibly, B21. Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT, from cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
You're listening to The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in to The Breeze. Wrapping things up here, one final segment before we continue on with Ticket Sundays. Your quick score update, as we do got Royals on the brick and mortar. Just got to the bottom of the first through 0-0, and like I said, that game just starting now that the pregame's wrapped up. But Austin Breezy, the floor is yours. As always, we got about 5-6 minutes left here. I'll let you decide where you want to go with the next.
Trying to set you up. So I haven't watched TNA since the Beautiful People, Kurt Angle and Jeff Jarrett, when what was Big Papa Bump, Booker T, Sting, the Mafia, the what was their team? What was their group called?
Oh, yeah.
The Main Event Mafia.
Yeah.
I haven't watched TNA since then, but I decided to start watching some clips on Joe Hendry, just because of him getting that big of a spot at WrestleMania to go against Randy Orton when you had Sami Zayn available, you had, I don't know, I still believe Brock Lesnar's available somewhere. You had all these people available. You could have even thrown Randy Orton in the main event. You could have thrown him in the main event, and you put Joe Hendry there. So it's like, let me see why. And I believe in Joe Hendry, DP, because the charisma that he has in the videos that I've watched, it is, don't get mad, Tony Storm-esque.
No.
Hater.
No.
Hater.
No. Just no.
Have you watched them?
Just no. I just don't care. I don't care.
You gotta watch them.
No. You know what? They're a series of shows I've never watched. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. If you're say his name and he appears. What? He walked in. There's a clip of him walking into WrestleMania with other wrestlers. And you would have thought he was the bag boy. He looked like the little brother who was just there to carry boots.
That's how I felt when I watched.
He looked like the dude that, quite frankly, if a fight broke out, he would be the one that ran somewhere and called the cops. I'm just not in it. Like, what are you doing?
You got to watch him.
No, I don't. Like, there's nothing. There's what's your thing? What does he do that nobody else does or has ever done? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I've seen him, just not interested. What does he do? What does he have that no one else has?
It's not no one else. He has what the top popular people has, which is charisma and the crowd.
He has charisma.
Yeah. He has.
Jim Cornette has charisma. I don't want to see him wrestle.
He has heat. He does.
I
The
could
crowd
punch him.
loves
I
him.
could punch him in the chin.
He's not an AEW wrestler. You can't just punch him in the chin.
I still happen to believe that pro wrestling is a fight game. I'm sorry, I still live in the space that it's a fight game. It's a combat sport. And if you tell me it's a gymnastics and charisma thing, they're the guys, who are the guys? The varsity, the guys that come out there and do really stupid stuff and then get beat up? That part.
Then why is Jey Uso good?
Physically, he takes as much and gives as much as anybody who laces him up now.
I'm in better shape than Jey Uso.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Stop. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Jey Uso is not built like
not.
Randy
Stop
Orton.
it.
Jey Uso is not built like John Cena.
No, you're not.
Jey Uso is not built like Roman Reigns.
No, take that back. No, you're not.
Haas, we got to wrap up. Do not let that be your last claim.
Yeah.
You got 60 seconds.
I wanted Jey Uso to dominate, but I'm just trying to tell you right now, if you're going build perspective, he's a Shawn Michaels.
No, he's not even. That's not even in the universe. That's like I had a chicken McNugget. You know what? That's a great cordon bleu. No, that's a chicken McNugget. It's okay that you like a chicken McNugget. It's not the same as cordon bleu.
Oh, great time as always. This has been The Breeze. Harrison Owens and the 1s and 2s. That's
Thanks, LeBron, for making it T-Wolves in 5.
And yeah, there it is. Appreciate you guys listening. Don't go anywhere. Ticket Sundays rolls on.